Broncos Country, welcome into our mailbag episode. Questions from real Denver Broncos fans to another real Denver Broncos fan here on the Broncos Breakdown by Chat Sports. My name is Moose, and before we get into the questions, we do have a game to talk about a little bit here. Week 14 matchup. The Denver Broncos travel to Las Vegas, Sin City, to take on the hapless Raiders. Max Crosby didn't practice today, by the way, at the time of this recording, so maybe he plays. Maybe he doesn't. It doesn't really matter. The Denver Broncos are a better team through and through. And if you're a major Denver Broncos fan, type those W's down in the chat because I want to see as many as possible so that we get the W over the Las Vegas Raiders. First question coming in from my guy, Jackson Houston. Shout out to Jackson. Who would be your Super Bowl MVP if we make it? So I'm going to take this question as who would be your MVP of the season heading into the Super Bowl game? And my answer, honestly, on offense would probably be Bo, right, because of all the fourth quarter comebacks. So it got to be Bo Nix. Defensively speaking, it's either Nick Bonito or it's Talanoa Hufanga. Hufanga's been an absolute stud this year. The only bad game that he's really played was against the Commanders. And he was sick. Like, it was reported hours before. He was dealing with, I think, the flu. So I'm not even going to hold that against him. He didn't have his Michael Jordan flu game. Big whoop. So, Jackson, I would say offensively it would be Bo Nix at this point. Defensively, you could pick either between Nick Bonito or Talanoa Hufanga. Both of those guys have been absolutely amazing this season. And I don't think I've seen you on the channel as much, so I appreciate you getting in your question. Mr. Producer, do we have our next question ready to lock and load? There we go from our guy, Bubba Biggie. Who is your favorite guy on the team right now? I love them all. I really do. The funniest guy? Dude, I don't know. Pat Bryant's really funny. That's a great question. I love them all, man. I really do. I love every single player on this team. I think everybody's got the right mentality. Alex Singleton's a fan. I'm going to say Alex Singleton. I love Singleton. I think he's an absolute stud. I think he's a great football player, and I think he's a great man, too. So, great question. I love them all, but if I had to pick one guy that I'm specifically fond of right now, it would definitely be Alex Singleton. Michael coming in with his question. Moose, what's your last 5 games win-loss record? 4-1. I do think the Broncos will lose one more. Think about how hard it would be to win. If you won all of your games out, you'd win 14 in a row. That's insane. I don't know that the Broncos can do that. I think if they do lose a game, it would be to the Green Bay Packers. But 4-1. I think we beat the Raiders. I think we beat the Jags. I think we sweep the Chiefs. And I think we split with the Chargers. Week 18, their offensive line is completely decimated. So I'm going to say 4-1, and the Broncos end at 14-3 this football season. Low key. Will Bo Nix be the best quarterback from the 2024 draft class? Good question. Interesting. Okay. So let's just break this down from a 2024 quarterback standpoint. You had Caleb Williams drafted first. You had Jayden Daniels drafted second. Drake Maye was third, then Penix, then Bo, then JJ. And JJ sucks. 9? Yeah, right. So let's think about this. He's better than Penix. He's better than JJ. Right now, I think the question becomes, I think he's better than Caleb, too. Let's go head-to-head. Honestly, I think it's between 2 guys, Drake and Bo. Jayden Daniels is really good, but he's also ridiculously injury-prone because of his slight frame. I'm going to go head-to-head right now. We're going to go and say it's either going to be Drake or it's going to be Bo Nix. Well, I got news for you, Broncos Country. There's only one quarterback that has more wins than any of these guys. Bo Chapman Nix. 20 wins. Caleb and Jayden both have 14. Drake's got 13. Granted, Drake didn't start from week 1 last year. Jacoby Brissett did. Michael Penix only has 4. And JJ, well, he's got 2. So, there you kind of have it. I think it's going to be between Drake and Bo. Right now, Drake is playing better. You can't deny it. You can't argue it. Drake is definitely playing out of the best out of all 6 of those guys. But Bo Nix is also no slouch, and he's way more clutch than Drake Maye is. Drake's always playing with a lead because they play nobody. So they're always beating the shit out of every opponent that they play. Bo has played from behind and has the temperament of John Elway, Tom Brady, and Peyton Manning. So out of those two, I think those are going to be the two guys that are going to be the ones going forward. Before we continue on with more questions, by the way, I hope you answered that, or I answered that question for you. Got to tell you about our friends over at Brunt Workwear. My Marin design boots are sensational. Right out of the gate, little to no break-in period. It was excellent, and they're also super stylish. So I can look great while also being kind of pragmatic about my workwear. And that's where Brunt comes in. They're just not about work boots, though. They offer a full range of high-performance gear built for tough jobs. From heavy-duty work pants to weather-resistant jackets, Brunt designs durable, reliable workwear to keep you protected and productive in any condition. Choosing work boots used to mean sacrificing comfort or durability. If they felt great, they didn't last. And if they lasted, they completely wrecked your feet. With temps dropping and the holidays coming up, it's time to treat yourself or the hardworking man in your life to real comfort. Skip those throwaway gifts and get them something built to last. Brunt Workwear. Our listeners get $10 off their entire order with code CHAT at checkout. That's bruntworkwear.com and use code CHAT at checkout. Order today and let them know Moose from the Broncos Breakdown has sent you. One more time, CHAT at bruntworkwear.com. Christian, what team are you most scared to play in the playoffs? The Houston Texans. That defense is insanity. Like ridiculously good. Not scared of the Patriots. I'm not scared of really anybody. The only team that I'm actually like, they could give you a fit is the Houston Texans. Danielle Hunter and Will Anderson Jr. and that secondary is really, really talented. I do not want any part of those guys in the playoffs. If they make it, there's a chance that they don't make it. They have the Chiefs this week. I really don't want either of them to win. I hope they both tie. But, I mean, right now it's definitely the Houston Texans for sure. Michael, what's the percentage chance that we land Jettas in 2026? Let's see. Sauce Gardner got 2 first-round picks. Jettas is the best or second best at his position if you don't count Jamar Chase. 2 firsts, a third, and a fifth, probably. He'd get about 4 picks. I don't know that I want to part with all of that. There's plenty of wide receiver free agents that you can go out and get. Mike Evans is definitely somebody you can go out and get for a shorter-term contract. George Pickens is somebody that you could also get if you really wanted to be aggressive and go after him. Jettas is a hell of a player. I would love to have him on this football team. He's going to cost way too much. And plus, what is he making? $40 million a year, $39 million a year? The guy's making a haul. But he would be unbelievable. There's no doubt. Timothy, what fan base is more annoying, Kansas City or the Pats? Right now, it's the Pats. Chiefs fans are just down bad right now because, we're not good this year. But the Patriots fans are annoying as hell. We're so back, man. We're so back. You've played the sisterhood of the blind and deaf pretty much every single game. You got the Saints. You got the Titans. You played the Browns. You played the Giants. And the Giants were definitely not nearly as good. They had Scadaboo when we played them. They didn't have shit when they played them. Did you watch that Monday Night Football game? They had Jackson Dart, who had just come back from having his concussion. So the Patriots are just playing literally nobody. Absolutely. They play the Jets twice, and they play the Dolphins twice. Come on, man. What are we doing? What are we doing? So right now it's the Patriots for sure. Michael, after Michael, we'll do one more there, Mr. Producer, and then we'll get on out of here. Moose, who needs to step up on the Broncos' offense and defense against the Las Vegas Raiders? Offensively speaking, I would love to see another great game from Evan Ingram. But I would also love to see if they activate him, a little Elijah Moore. A little shimmy in the slot there for Mr. Elijah Moore. Defensively speaking, I want to see Jonathan Cooper have a big game. I would love to see Jade Barron get an interception. He's been really close a couple of these games, like this close. I think he actually had one. Didn't he have one against the Chiefs where it was a pick 6 and they called it back because of some bullshit penalty? I'm not entirely sure. I'm going to say Jade Barron on defense, and I'm going to say Elijah Moore if he's activated on offense. Last one from Joran Peterson. Do we get a power back in the draft? Well, the one, ooh, maybe I'll make a video on this. Jadarian Price in the 3rd round. Did you guys know? I'm going to flex my Notre Dame muscle here for a second. Notre Dame has the 2 best backs in the country. Jeremiah Love, who you're not going to get because he's going to go top 10, and Jadarian Price. And Jadarian Price is a freak. We know all about Notre Dame running backs here in Denver, don't we? Audric Estime. But I'm telling you, Jadarian Price is on a whole nother level than Audric Estime was. I've watched every snap of Jadarian Price's career and every snap of Audric Estime's career at Notre Dame. It's not even close. It's night and day. Jadarian Price is 10 times better. And there's a lot of people that are saying he'd go in the 2nd or 3rd or 4th round even. So I'm going to say the 3rd. If you got Jadarian Price, dude, I don't even want to I'm getting goosebumps thinking about it right now. So, and he's definitely a power back. There's no doubt about it. Appreciate your question there, my friend. I'm going to make a video on that coming up here in a little bit. That's going to do it for us in today's episode. Thank you guys so much for getting in your questions from Broncos Country to one Broncos fan. And as always, mile high salute. Be cool.